Hello, how are you today? I want to talk about heart healing, not just specifically the actual heart, but healing the heart chakra. There are many people walking around with a closed heart chakra or a broken heart, and this is why I'm doing this particular podcast, because I think that this is an area where if we heal the heart, we heal our lives actually, and we help to heal their lives. You can use these procedures on yourself too, so don't feel that you can't also benefit from healing from the heart. The first thing is to sit quietly and then decide who you want to send the healing to. I usually send the healing directly to the heart chakra. I send healing to it, and I send love. I send lots of love to the heart, because very often people are lacking in love. That's why they are like they are, and that's also why they can't get over a loss of someone, because they've actually lost that love. When you send it very directly, so with your mind, and you can also put your hands out too and just send it to the actual heart. Imagine that you just standing in front of them and just put it exactly where their heart is and just send healing to their heart. It will get there. It will make a difference. If you want to use the colours, I would suggest you use green and pink. They seem to be the love colours to me. If you decide you want to use another colour, that's fine. But when you send healing to the heart, see it as filling up the heart chakra. I also fill up the whole aura, send healing to the entire aura, love to the entire aura, to every single cell in the aura, and flood it, just completely flood it with love. When someone is going through loss, like the person maybe has someone who died or the relationship has ended, we can also send lots and lots of love and healing to the heart. The heart is actually, they think, is like the second brain. I know that sounds strange, but emotionally it probably is. And so when you do this practice, when you send the love and the healing, you actually help them in their thought patterns as well. This world is very much lacking in love. People run around talking about love and I love you and I love and whatever. But actually in the world, the energy of love is quite lacking. Talking about it is great, but it's the energy of love that we want to give to other people. When you have people around you who are closed-hearted and not very loving, don't see them as impossibilities. You just have to send more love there. I just keep sending it, and I actually open their heart up with love and open their heart to love. Of course, they can close it, because everything that we send is sent with, this is your free will to accept or not. However, without us sending it, they have no choice at all, and that's how I like to see it, because then they would have no choice to have more love in their lives. Most damage, emotional damage, psychological damage, is caused by lack of love. Lack of love from our parents or our family, lack of love from our partner perhaps, lack of love from our friends. Not everyone is capable of giving love in the same way as maybe you do or I wish to do. They hold it, they withhold love. And you need to understand this, that they will love you, but they will withhold the love from you. It's a pattern, it's something they've learned, maybe it's generational. However, if you want to give healing to these people, you have to be aware that even though you might send a lot of healing, love, light, etc. to them, they might still decide not to give the love. It's a power thing, really. It's power and control. I personally think it's a waste of time. If you love somebody, just love them and give them more. When you do your healing meditation, when you're sending it, you can do it everywhere you are. You could be going for a walk and just send it, sitting on the bus, washing the dishes and just send it. I've done that thing where every time I thought of that person, I sent healing to their heart. I attached it to the two, and that worked really well, because it was like an affirmation I made. So every time I thought about my partner or my sister or whoever it was, then I sent that healing straight and directly to their heart. You might find you do see some changes. Maybe they tell you they love you more, maybe they act in a more loving way. The other aspect that's good to do is, from a health point of view, people who lack love often end up having problems around the heart or chest. Therefore, if you're sending a lot of love to them and a lot of light, a lot of healing light to that area, it's only going to help them. This is also good to do if someone's having heart troubles and or going to have a heart operation. You just send lots of extra love to the heart, love, healing to the heart. Our heart is really massive in terms of our health, but also in terms of our emotional health. And people don't really think about it, but I always think about the brain and the mind and the body. But the heart and the heart chakra is probably where we receive and also give love. It's our nurturing area. It's where we are nurtured or not nurtured. I don't tell people that I send love to their heart and send healing to it unless I have a relationship in which I can share it. Many people are not on the same path as me. However, that doesn't mean I can't still send it and they won't still get it. Because our human is working down here, doesn't mean that our soul doesn't want it. I've met many people who are very spiritual and said they were really into this work. However, when I sent the healing, they blocked it for whatever reason. And then I've met people who think all this work is rubbish and you can't prove it and it's not scientific. And I've sent it and they've received it. You can never know what their soul will do, and that's why I suggest that you send a lot of heart healing to different people. You can also send it to your pets. So if you've got a pet who's having troubles being alone, you can, when you're away, you just send healing to your pet's heart or your cat's heart. If you have a pet or dog, whatever pet it is. And you can send it to children. Children come in with a lot of love in their heart normally. Life takes its toll on them, I'm afraid. But that doesn't mean we can't send lots of love to them. If you know of children who need more love and perhaps they're in a environment which is fairly tough emotionally for them, I would send a lot of love and light and pink light to those children. The other thing it does is it makes a telepathic an energetic connection between you and that person on a soul level. When you send it to your son or the little kid next door or your grandchild, that child will actually receive it, and the bond between you energetically from a heart point of view and emotionally will become stronger. It's that cord that you're using to send it on. I think you should do this for people because we don't have enough love in this world. Our world heart chakra, the heart chakra of the world, is pretty empty right now. Send it to different parts of the world as well. You can also send love to yourself this way, so feel sure to do that and know that it happens. So I place love in my heart, I send love to my heart, I send the pink to my heart and the green to my heart, particularly when I'm going through a difficult phase and I feel like I need a little bit more love. Because I think once we realise how important the heart chakra is for our well-being, particularly our emotional well-being, it's worth doing the work. You can do it everywhere and anywhere. You can send it to everyone. Anyone you like, you can send it to. Even people who you don't know very well but you hear of, you can send light to them. And if you're out and about and you see someone that's upset, just send love and light to their heart chakra. It's a powerful and very life-changing, energetic healing to do. We never know what we do and how it really affects people, but that's why we have the gifts and that's why we have the knowledge. That's to do service work down here on earth and help others. So send lots of heart healing to yourself, send lots of heart healing to other people, and make sure that when you do it, you really send it strongly, like a very direct place to the heart chakra, because that's where you're aiming to fill it up. I'm sending you lots of love and lots of light and of course lots of healing to your heart chakra.